You are believing something all the time. How do you know what you believe? What are you saying out of your mouth? That is a good indication to you and I, one of the greatest indications of what you really believe. Now, in theory and in your prayer life, you can believe a lot of things and say a lot of things out of your mouth. But when someone comes to question your whatsoever, what do you really believe? What do you say? So it's what we're saying out of our mouths that will determine the manifestations. And I'm being convinced of what God has said to us in the word that he has given us, and that manifesting in your life. And listen, you have got to put the word of God on the end. You ought to have a word for what you believe. God will give you a word to cause you to maintain what God says to you in his word. And you holding on to that word will cause the manifestation to happen in your life. You know the story in Joshua where God speaks to Joshua. He said, Moses, my servant, is dead. I now need you to take these people and go into the promised land. Be strong and be very courageous. He says in verse 8, do not allow this book of the law to depart out of your mouth, but you should meditate. Somebody said meditate. Here's my word. You should medicate. I think you understand that a whole lot better. You shall medicate on that word day and night. Why do I say medicate? Because most of you are on some type of medication and for something in your life. And so you are faithfully, if something's wrong with you and you go to the doctor, he said, I want you to take this every 4 hours, and I want you to take that whole bottle. Even when you feel better, keep on taking it. We want to make sure it gets rid of whatever's inside of you. And then for some of you, he tell you, oh, you ain't going to never get rid of that. You're going to be on this for the rest of your life. But make sure you take that every 4 hours, because if you miss a day, something going to happen to you. So you set your time. You set your clock. You wake up in the middle of the night if necessary. You're going to take that medication. But what would happen if you took the word of God and you medicated on it day and night? You medicated on it. You put it on the inside of you. You speak that word. You declare that word. I'm not going to be on medication all my life. I've got the word of God. His word is medicine to all of my flesh. I'm medicating on the word of God. He said, if you do that day and night and you observe to do all that is written therein, you will make your way prosperous, and I guarantee you, you will have good success. Guaranteed, you will have good success. Medicating on the word of God.